continue every day and every single night. I knew all the enemy patterns, I knew the secret codes. But I was stuck on level 1 beneath the heavy loads. I was running out of credits, I was running out of time. But then you came and gave my heart an extra precious time. 'Cause you helped me level up, you're my power up, it's true. The whole entire game is new now that I'm here with you. I got a brand new set of skills soundtrack for my own life to begin. And now I've got that main character energy. Since I've been with you, the whole world feels like a movie set, and every scene is new. The lighting's always perfect, the dialogue is smart, and I'm finally playing the Sugar Rush.
The world is full of shooting stars that sparkle and that fade. 1,000 temporary lights, a beautiful parade. They tell me follow this one, no that one is the best. And I was just a lost ship failing every single test. I was dizzy from the spinning of a sky that always changed. A universe of options that was perfectly deranged. But you are my North Star, the only light that's true. In the chaos of the cosmos, I just fix my eyes on you. You're the constant in the darkness, you're the anchor in the sky. And you're the only reason that I'm not afraid to fly. I'm used to chasing comets with a bright and fiery tail, and ending up with nothing but a sad and empty trail. I'd wish upon a dying light and hope that it would last, and build my future on a star that was fading away too fast. But you are my North Star, the only light that's true. In the chaos of the cosmos, I just fix my eyes on you. You're the constant in the darkness, you're the anchor in the sky. And you're the only reason that I'm not afraid to fly. You don't outshine the other stars, you don't pretend to be the biggest or the brightest light for all the world to see. You're just the one that's always there, the one that never moves, the quiet, steady heartbeat that my searching soul approves. My North Star. Always there.
My life was a quiet playlist of sad and boring songs. The kind you play in the background where nothing feels too wrong. Alright, it was just okay, a predictable slow beat on a forgotten radio station on a long and lonely street. But then I
future was a blank page, a wide and empty space, an intimidating canvas that I couldn't seem to face. I had a pencil in my hand, but I didn't know the art of drawing out a future for my own and lonely heart. I was the nervous draftsman of a project I would dread, but then you came and sat with me, and this is what you said. Let's draw it out together, a blueprint, me and you, a floor plan for a happy life with a spectacular view. You're the architect of my own hope, the designer of my dream, the perfect co-creator of a two-person winning team. I'm used to erasing lines and starting from a scratch, to crumpling up the paper when the pieces didn't match. I'd given up on the design, I'd given up the plan to ever be a happy or a successful man. Let's draw it out together, a blueprint, me and you, a floor plan for a happy life with a spectacular view. You're the architect of my own hope, the designer of my dream, the perfect co-creator of a two-person winning team. We'll put a garden in the back and windows in the walls to let the sun shine in on us whenever springtime calls. And every room will be designed with laughter and with grace, the beautiful and perfect home of our own time and space. Our blueprint